And we're live. And no black screen. Hey! Well done, computer. Good job. All right, so we are here. It's Saturday night. I'm in a good mood. How about you, Picture? You're not. Well, you're in a good mood.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Your body's like a broken mess, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm broken.
You are sadly broken. All right, well, never mind. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, the returns policy on Picture Perfect is rubbish.
You can't get a new one.
No, you can argue till they're blue in the face. They won't give you a new one. So we're stuck with the one we've got. We've got nice stuff to look at. I do like this little junction here. We need more trains and stuff running around, don't we? Don't you think? Yeah, of course we do. You know, some of this is not bad, you know. This is starting to look good. I am very, very tempted to put in another town like over here and one over here. Should we do it?
Yeah, go
Shall
for
we
it.
do it? I think we should do it. And I think that I should seriously think about putting in like an extra station. Yeah, I'm very, very, very tempted. What I'm looking at over here though is like, do I want stuff kind of outside here as well? So like, where do I build this? And I tell you what I'm going to start off by doing. I'm going to go into the traffic layer. Right, this stuff is mostly all locked, which is good because we don't want anything going on there. And I'm thinking we probably want to lock like that first section there. Now I can have a section. It's one of the reasons that I created this the way I created it. I can have a section off here, and then have some more stuff going on out here potentially. I do like the idea of this being like a major metropolis up here. I mean, we've got a lot going on, and I think we can develop this further. I mean, it's the one kind of buildable area, like really buildable area on the map. The rest of it is just like, oh my god. Yeah. So
we have a super chat.
Do we?
From Mega Ultra Dave for £5, and he says, "Ooh, that's looking real good." Yeah,
we are getting there. You know what? I think we should put these towns in, and I think we should put Wallyhood in as well.
Yeah.
This is going to be I'm going to name these. This is going to be my little area down here. Wallyhood and Asslonulese. Should we put Wallyhood in? The problem I've got is containing it so that it stays in this area and doesn't come down here. Now that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. Like I don't know if I can even do that. If I can even stop it from spreading down into this area. It's gonna be tough. I might hold off on that tonight because I've only just thought of that. I'm gonna have to come up with a solution to stop it spreading down into the actual dock area itself. Okay, but let's do it now. We've got some names, haven't we?
We do for towns, yes.
Indeed, we do. What we got? We got anything good?
Sophia wants the village.
Sophia does want the village. What does?
Guggets wants the dungeon.
The dungeon. We can totally do the dungeon.
Dave wants somewhere in the middle of nowhere, so that's not going to work.
Okay.
Amras wants Easywood.
Easywood. Well, Easywood should go down instead of Wallyhood. We could do that, I suppose.
Nick wants Twin.
So I reckon we do Guggets and Sophia.
They are the first on the list for towns. Yes.
Right. Well, that's what we're going to do then. So I reckon maybe this side is the dungeon. That could be cool. So now again, I want this kind of here, but a bit over here. So I'm thinking to put it kind of sort of there, so that it's here and over here. So to guide it a little, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in a little bit, I'm going to pause this. We're going to put in a little bit of road. Now, I've got my country road going on here, haven't I? Yep. Oh no, that's street, isn't it? See, this I actually want it to be. Oh no, no. Oh, okay. Right, we need to change this. Right, let's do a bit of upgrading. So that is, so this needs to be upgraded to street. Right, because this is not street at the moment. This is a large country road. So we'll change it to street out to like this, just this last section that I don't want houses on. I'm almost tempted to have two sections to keep them away from it a little bit. Go on, we'll do that, and then I'll go in and change this. Go away. We'll change. We'll lock that as well. But locking the road means it won't build roads off it. It doesn't mean that they won't build houses on it, as I'm sure we will see. But we'll see. So I guess we'll see. Right. Streets. Now, how do I want to do this? It's a good question. It's a very good question. Do I want kind of a large street running around here, or am I going to do this all with small streets? I think probably this should be all like pretty much small streets, shouldn't it? Really, you'd think. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So let's see. We've got those two sections. So I'm thinking maybe back here-ish, have some kind of road coming out into this area.
Unknown player is joining us this evening.
Oh, hello, unknown player. Unknown player is the guy. Like, if any of you've seen that video of Transport Fever 2, but as a tabletop model railway. So it's actually like on a like the map is a room, and in the middle there's a table, like a strangely shaped, curved table, and then some crazy person has built a seriously detailed model railway on there. That's Unknown Player. So glad you could join us. Alrighty, so I think we'll just have a bit of a road coming out there. I want to guide what the game does, but I don't want to kind of overly control what it does. You know what? I'm almost tempted. I don't like how that's coming off there. Yeah, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a little straight bit on this side. I'm going to do something different on this side. Have a little straight bit like that. Yeah. Then I'm going to get my curve on, and I'm going to have a curve, and I want this to be different curves. So I'm going to have kind of a shallow curve there, and then like a steep curve kind of round there. And that points it going up in that direction, which should hope, you know what? I'm going to point it a little bit further, because I want to try and keep it away from this if I possibly can. So let's point you around there like that. So if the game builds out from there, it'll build out up there rather than building closer to the highway. That's the general idea of that. We'll see how well that works. Now on this side, how do we want this to work on this side? Well, that's a very good question, Sky. I'm glad you asked me. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. So I think, do I want a straight bit coming off there? I think possibly a bit of a straightish bit. Now, do I want to play around with the terrain over here before I do this? And that's a very, very bloody good question. I do think that this bit here is like, this is descending into the pit down here. Things are going to have to change down there. I think as long as I put the town over here, it shouldn't extend too far over there. But I think what I am going to do is I'm going to get my flatten on a little bit. And now let's see. Well, you know what? If I put the road in, if I put the road in, so I'm going to put road in. Well, I'm going to have that little bit as that kind of road, and then I want. Now I'm going to have a big street. I think I'm probably. Do I want a big street here? No, I might just do a little street here. Yeah, I might do a little street. Now, again, am I going to have a straight bit or am I going to get my curve on? I think for the purposes of this, I'm going to have a little straight flat bit like that. Then I'm going to get, while I'm there, well, while I was there, I'll grab you and just put. See, I am wondering for that section. Do I put? Yeah, that looks better. See, the thing is, if I put this in, it basically doesn't have like a sidewalk, a pavement. But if I put this in, then it's kind of more got. I mean, like this has kind of sort of. You know what I mean? I don't need to explain this further, do I? No, I really don't. Shut up, Sky. Right, so taking it too far again. What else is new? So I think, you know what? We could have a little roundabout. Shall we have a little roundabout? Yeah. Go on, we'll have a little roundabout. Why not?
Tiny baby round.
We're still arguing about whether it should be a round or a bout. I still think it should be a bout.
I think mine's cuter.
Yeah, well,
Round.
You would. Right, I'm going to rotate that around so that it lines up with this. Now, I can't get that to like join on. So, do I want that a little bit? I think I want that a little bit bigger. So, let's maybe go up to 15. Yeah, it looks. Does that look about the right scale picture? I think it probably does.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it probably does. So, we'll have a little tiny baby bout going in. Then we'll go back to the streets. We'll hook this puppy up. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. You've got some stuff to read out.
I do, yeah.
Oh, I tell you what.
Yeah.
Seeing as Defiance has just posted, I've literally just sent out a post to everyone on my Discord, letting them know that next Saturday, the 16th of January, Defiance is. See, I'm probably going to drop him in it now because I'm going to say Defiance is organising, and it's kind of a little bit looser than that, and I don't want to pile it all on him to organise the entire thing. But I'll say we are. He's the blooming instigator. I'm going to blame him for instigating this. But we're going to set up a games night, and we're going to use something called Tabletop Simulator, which some of you will have heard of, and some of you won't. And yeah. We're going to basically Tabletop Simulator simulates a tabletop.
Yeah.
And then modders can create all kinds of games. And there are literally tens of thousands of games on the Steam Workshop that you can download and play. Yeah. Like if you can think of a board game
or a
card game. I was going to get to card games, but thanks for chipping that in. If you could think of a board game, it's probably on there.
Yeah.
If you could think of a card game, it's probably on there.
Yeah.
Right, you like, what's that one? You know?
I like Uno and Cards Against Humanity. That's a good game.
The one I'm looking forward to playing is, I'd say I like Risk.
Yeah.
And there's, they've done a...
Game of Thrones.
They've done a Game of Thrones themed Risk. I'd really like to play that. But Tabletop Simulator was what I used to do the trivia quiz last time we did it on New Year's Eve.
The Trivial Pursuit.
Yep, they've got versions of Trivial Pursuit on there. So, yeah. So, that's what channel members and Patreon supporters can sign up for that on Discord. and we'll hopefully get some groups together.
Yeah, it should be good.
And play some games all next Saturday. So there won't be a stream next Saturday night because we're going to be playing games on Discord. You're really looking forward to that.
I am looking forward to games night, yeah.
I hope that that's going to become a regular feature because I think that's a really, really good idea. So let's just have a bit of a flatten out from there.
Right, I have some work to do.
Do you?
I do.
Have you got stuff to read out?
Yes.
We better read it out then.
Defiance the map.
Because you're a bit of a slacker.
Well, if you let me get a word in edgeways.
Oh, all right then. So does that mean you want me to shut up now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Defiance says, is that a new teaser section of Rail? Where does it go?
No, this is actually an old teaser section of Rail. You know what? I'm going to bring this around here because that's actually starting to look kind of cool-ish. Ish. Don't get carried away, but ish. This was something that I put in, I think, in the first stream. I put this little section of rail going down there. The idea is that there's going to be something down here. God knows what. You know what? This would actually be a good place for the dungeon, wouldn't it? Down here in the depths.
Yeah, that would kind of work.
The thing is, for this area down here, I want to do something different from what I've done over at Crystal Cove. And I've got to figure out how the hell I'm going to do something different. And right now, I've no clue. I'm sure I'll come up with something. The other problem is, it's very close to the map edge, which I'm not keen on. But, like, because we've got the mountains kind of rising up there, maybe, you know what, maybe I do something more in kind of this side rather than on that side, because then we've kind of got that hidden, and once you're down at this level you can barely see the map edge, so that could work.
We had another super chat from
Did we?
Sir Corpse a Lot, the Undead Wolf. And he says Nick's oil rig works and is flipping awesome.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Nick, I don't know what his name is currently because you lot keep changing your names.
No, he is Nick. He's just Nick,
Nick
Thompson.
Oh, right, okay. Nick has produced a mod. It's on the Steam Workshop of an oil rig. And I am going to be implementing that out here. But I want to do a dedicated video on that because it totally deserves it. So, yeah, we'll be doing that. Right, let's... and it's a working oil rig. It's an oil rig. It has a little dock next to it, and the ships can pull up and fill up when. It's brilliant. He's a genius. He's a genius, that man.
It has a helipad.
It does have a helipad. Looks bloomin' awesome. If you want to find it on the Steam Workshop, it's a little bit complicated. Because I don't know. He's got some strange ideas about naming conventions. It's called Oil Rig. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I tried to have a word with him, but he won't listen. Yeah, so, I mean, God knows if anybody will ever find that. Oil Rig. An idiot. Boys and fall. To calling it something sensible like that. I'm gonna do a little bit of roadage kind of down this kind of way like that. Whether any of this will get used, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Right, so let's put this puppy in, shall we?
Another super chat from Sir Corpse a Lot, the Undead Woof Woof. And he says, name something Teenage Mutant Ninja Woof.
Oh, surely it's got to be, for the syllables to be correct, it's got to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Woof Woof.
Yeah,
turtle.
Woof Woof.
Woof Woof.
Yeah, Woof Woof.
I'm so glad that you didn't suggest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Because I would have drawn the line there, frankly.
I'm writing it down, Corpse.
Good. Right, I need to, that needs to be locked. That's locked. Okay, right. I may have to do some protectionist work to stop building around this. I need to get that blooming thing that I found. That collision grid thing. and then I can use it to protect areas like this. But you know what? We'll throw this in and we'll see what it does. God knows what this is going to do. Could do blooming anything, frankly. I'm just looking at this and thinking, should that be a bout?
A round.
A round.
Wound.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. My bad. It should be wound, apparently. So, should we have a... Oh, my God. This is turning into like a blooming channel for like 5-year-olds. Should we have a wound?
Yes, please.
Fine. This has got to stop. It really has. You know, having a wound... No. Having a roundabout, or as the Americans call it, a rotary. Having a rotary over here. You know what? I'm kind of into that idea. Maybe. Shall we? Shall we do it?
Yeah.
Go on then. We'll do it. What do I want? I want my wound. That's what I want. And it should be the same size, and it should be probably rotated like that. So we'll put that in. That looks about good. All right, sweet. Then we'll get the old streets going again. Now I wonder. Can I hook that onto? Get you to hook onto that? No, of course you won't do that because that would be sensible. You stupid thing. So I want that. I actually want that to go more like that. You know what? Let's get rid of a section of that. I think that is a good plan. So let's have you coming out kind of like that. We'll have you going into there. 90 degrees-ish would be good. Then you are going to go into there like... That looks... Yeah, there or there? There, I think. And then this one's going to hook up like that. Cha-ching. Now this side, it's not that road. It's this one, isn't it? Yep. So you're going to hook into there. Now, having done that, now I've got a little bit of work to do. Now, do I want stuff growing around this roundabout? And the answer to that really is no. Like, yeah, no.
We have a super chat from Mega Ultra Dave for £5, and he says, "That was a roundabout way of getting the traffic moving. I'm not sorry. I'm tired."
You know what, Dave? We don't forgive you. You will never, ever be forgiven for that, frankly. I told you. Don't start that again. Stop calling me frankly. That shouldn't be traffic lights. That shouldn't be traffic lights. This should be locked. Right. So we'll lock that stuff. I'm kind of sort of tempted to lock those first sections. But I don't know about that. I might just leave that for now. We'll see. I should go over here and do the same thing. I don't want stuff growing on this, if I can avoid it. But I think it still will. It just means it won't build roads like across it and through it and stuff. Which, it's got a real tendency to build a road across roundabouts, unless you lock it. So, all right, let's do this and see what it does. I think it's going to do probably hideous things. The one thing I could do would be, now, this is something that I would like to do, but it fills me with dread, fear, and loathing. And that is, if I go into assets, there is a fence type, which is one of these, and it literally is the type of thing you see on motorways. Hang on a second. This, I need to flatten this. You can see I've just put this in and I haven't done anything to it because that needs to be flattened. Let's go all the way back to here.
Another super chat from Mega Ultra Dave, and he says, "Just add it to the list of things I'm not forgiven for."
Yes, there are a lot, Dave. There really are. So a bit of smooth going on. Let's crank. Yeah, let's crank that. So, is that working? Yeah, it's working, I think. Yeah, that's working. I was not planning on doing this, but stuff happens, so you're going to adapt. Okay, right. So what was I going to show you? I know, I was going to show you this. So this is like a proper motorway barrier, or highway barrier. And you can put in like potentially big sections of it. But the curve very rarely does what I actually want it to do. You can see there, it's like, it's not quite exactly where I want it to be. The other problem with putting these in is, let's say I put in a section like this. I'm going to put in two longer, like so. Let's say I put in a section. Now, obviously, I'd be doing this like all along the motorway. Now, does this stop stuff getting built next to it? Like, if I put it on this side, would it stop stuff getting built next to it? Yeah, it would. It does work. And actually, that's the... Which side is which? Oh, this has got the pillars. So that's right. So this is the side that should be facing the road. The problem is, when you put it in, it's not one continuous piece that I can just click on and get rid of. Each section is a little section that you've got to get rid of individually. Right? Which means that if you put stuff in and then you change your mind or whatever, then you've got like a bit of a nightmare going around getting rid of potentially like certainly hundreds, possibly thousands of sections. But it would solve my problem in these areas, because I could just fence this off, for example, and it'd all be good. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's do this then, shall we? I suppose. Go on, let's do it. So, towns. How big is this going to be? Now, if we go and have a look at Crystal Cove. Now, Crystal Cove was, I think, a small. And you can see what kind of size it's got up to once you start feeding it stuff.
Unknown Player was just saying you can use the brush to delete the barrier thing, if that helps.
You can use the asset, but then you've got to be careful that there are no other assets around of similar. I mean, yeah, you can, and it's worth mentioning. So yes, thank you for that. Yeah.
And super chat from Corpse Hatch says the guardrail works with the fences mod.
What?
Does that mean anything?
The guardrail works with the fence. The guardrail is in the fences mod. The guardrail is the fences mod. Explain yourself, Corpse. You just confused everybody here. That guardrail is the fences mod. I'm obviously misunderstanding something. Right, so let's say, what did I say? This was a small, and you can see, and this has only got one product being shipped to it, and we've got a reasonably sized. Now, if I stay at this height, so we know, it's kind of like that kind of big, and we go all the way up here. Good Lord, I'm kind of lost. Here we go. Right. So it would be kind of that big. I think maybe we want to be maybe one bigger. Maybe go to a medium. Plop a medium in here. What do you think? Now, where is the question? And I'm thinking maybe there. It's gonna. If I do it there, it's gonna put roads and stuff across here. But then I can always get rid of them, can't I? Maybe I'll just do it and see. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to save it before I do this, because this could go badly wrong. And you know what? I meant to save this before I started anyway, and I didn't. because I have done one or two little bits since last night. So, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Now, do I leave this random? I don't think I do. Because, let's see. I think... We've got... Let's see.
Corp says he just misheard you when you said something about the guardrail.
Ah, okay, fine. No worries then. So, construction materials. I don't know. Shall I just leave it random and it is what it is?
I mean, you can change it afterwards if you really don't like it.
I can go into here and change it if I really, really, really wanted to. So, yeah. Go on. Yeah, we'll put it in. I'm just worried that this is going to go hideously wrong. So I'm thinking there. Let's see. That's filled up that area. So this is going to do a chunk. See, where I would actually like it is kind of there. But that would be a very bad plan. So I think I'm going to do it there. So yeah, it's got it. Oh, hooray! We got a bit on that side. That's filled in that nicely. We've got a little bit going on over here. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And tools and construction materials. I'm not unhappy about that. I kind of like that. And my roads. Now that's good. Like that. This one, not so much. Let's get my straight on. We'll hook that up there. That's nice. Like that. We'll do a little bit of upgrading out here, I think. And now, that, frankly, is the work of the devil. These are the devil's roads. Yeah, I don't like that at all, but do I? Oh my god, do I leave it like that? Seriously, that is the work. This is even. Look at this. That's sheer brutality. That's changing. Now, I do want to keep the kind of weird nature of these places, so I'm not gonna like completely get rid of this, but what I am going to do, I'm going to take that bit out there, and I'm going to have that going across there like that, and create a little, oh, you're not going to do, if I make it a little bit longer, it will.
We have a super chat from Lord Lipit with 50 Swedish krona. Says, "Hi guys, long time viewer. This is my first donation to the channel. Please name a train or town.
Oh, wow.
Dante's Inferno." Cheers.
Oh yeah, we'll certainly do that for you, Lord Lipit. You don't mind if I call you Lipit?
You're enjoying that, aren't you?
I do like my French accent. Oh yes, it's very nice. Oh, it is my good friend Lord Lipit. Yes, thank you very much, Lord Lipit. So yeah, little square like that I can work with. Right, what else? Oh, these, I don't know. Can I live with that? That's just so bloomin' hideous. I tell you what I'll do. I'm going to put a road, well, we'll see if this will go in. What I'd like to do is put a road across there like that. Aha. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that in like that, right? Then I'm going to get rid of that little bit and get rid of that little bit there. Ah, now that I can live with. That's kind of nice, actually. I like that. Good. And we got a little bit over here. Right, so let's change the name of this. This is going to be... You know what? How about this is officially Hamilton West?
Yeah.
No, Hamilton East. Officially, this is Hamilton East, but it's nicknamed the Dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. So, can you put quotes? You can put quotes on this. Should we have quotes on this?
Yeah, I kind of like that.
I wonder, Hamilton East, the Dungeon. Guggits, are you cool with that? Hamilton East, nicknamed the Dungeon. What did Sophia want hers called?
The Village.
Oh, that could be nicknamed the Village. So, okay. So if we have Hamilton East nicknamed the Dungeon, right? And then we could have Hamilton West over here nicknamed the Village.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Oh my lord, something might actually be kind of sort of working-ish. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that make a staggering change? I tell you what, I'm gonna get my smooth on. I think. Time to get my smooth on.
Gugget says, sounds good to me.
That sounds good to you. Good. I'm glad you like that, because I think that's awesome sauces. I just made up in awesome sauces. That just came out of my mouth without me even thinking about it. Mind you, a lot of you may think that applies to pretty much everything that comes out of my mouth. And you know what? You might not be completely wrong. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe I route this highway. So I'd like it to come out maybe just a fraction more, so it's coming in like here, and then have it kind of curve around a little bit and then come down here. And then we've got this area here, which is kind of nice. Now I'm pretty sure this is all flat anyway, but I'm gonna get my smooth on and make sure that it's. Do this so that we've got a little bit of clip edge, so I can see where the clip edge is. Oh, it's not all the way out there. Haha, I did suspect as much.
Han Woof of the Millennium Woof says, yeah, that's about right for the real Hamilton East.
Yeah? Cool. Excellent. Art imitates life. How far out is this? It goes right out there. Good lord. So, yeah. Oh, look. Oh, you know what? This is good. This is good. I like it. Now, I tell you what I am gonna do. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. All right, guys, this might just be a cool idea. All right, let's put in another one over here. Is this going to be a medium sky? I don't know. Yeah, but I don't question me. I don't know. You've asked once, be told. All right. Yeah, but no, the subject's done. I've answered you. Leave it. Yeah, but no. Oh dear, the stuff that goes on in my brain. No. Try that. Right. So. Right. What I want is for that to kind of sort of do something like that. Ish. I think I'm actually gonna have to go with a straight bit. I am gonna have to go with a straight bit. There we go. So we have a straight bit. Then I'm gonna have, well, I suppose, you know what, I could bring straight bit out to the apex of that corner there, and then have that kind of coming round. It's sort of like that-ish. Yeah, that, I suppose potentially maybe kind of sort of works.
Oh, Matthew just said, lockdown is good. We have Sky and Picture on Transport.
Woohoo!
Oh.
We're doing our best to make lockdown not the total pain in the arse that it actually is. You know what? I am so into this now. I make no apologies. I am very, very into this. So I'm going to completely indulge myself at this point. Right. How do I want this to work, and where do I want my interchange and all that kind of stuff? Oh, interchange. Right, so I'm going to want this coming around here, but I do want it slightly elevated above where the town is. So I'm thinking...
Krista Christensen just says, I'm never going to catch up to watch you live. I'm currently on episode 5 and I don't want to miss a thing, but I just wanted to say keep up the great work.
I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, Sky. And I don't want to miss a thing.
Oh my God.
I know. Well, if that wasn't reason to turn off, I don't know what is. That's really tickled you,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Defiance thinks I've been giving you too much coffee.
Well, there is that as well. Right. Now, I want this kind of... Now, do we have this kind of running through there, or do I have it running kind of around there, or... God, there's so many options. Don't give me so many options. This area over here is potential dam area. We don't want to go over there. So I'm thinking kind of maybe here. So I'll have a little bit of flat area going on there. Then I'll get my roadage on. I don't wanna fall because I miss you, Sky. What the hell was I doing? My mind's gone blank. Right, okay, right. Here we go. No, that's the wrong... that's the thing I wanted. Hooray! Right, we want number of lanes, 3. We want bridge, no. We want number of roads, 2. Number of tracks, 0. Distance to centre is fine. And that'll do pig, I think. It would have been much better if I'd actually left these things alone rather than mess them all up.
Mauritius just says, sounds like a mobile game.
Very good. Oh, you wag. Right. Let's have you over here, I think. About there, I think. Let's flip you around a touch. About there would be good, I think. Yes. All right. Right, let's see if we can get our sexy curve on. Because everybody likes a sexy curve. Well, apart from the anti-sexy curve league, but we don't talk about them. Because they're idiots, frankly. They're closely allied, by the way, with the banned Saucy Bridges Alliance. I have no truck with either of them, frankly.
Do you not?
I do not. I do not. They're all...
Bad woof woof.
Oh, definitely bad woof woofs. Right, that goes in. Hurrah. Rejoice, rejoice. Snip out that little end bit there. Now that we're out here, now the world is my oyster, frankly. Do I want an elevated thing going on? And I really don't know. I really don't know what the hell I want to do with this. Man. You know, I'm kinda sorta tempted to have the interchange, like, so I would like it kind of down here, well, like where these blooming mountains are, but I suppose I'd have to have it kind of inside that. What I'm actually thinking is that this only goes as far as the highway, and then we just have the highway going down here. Because the idea of the highway going down this canyon and the railway and whatever just excites me. It arouses me intensely. It's a fairly disturbing thing to say.
Fairly, yeah.
It's a fairly disturbing thing to feel. Right.
Can we just...
The idea of a highway going down here actually physically arouses me.
We could just stop, you know, and
Should
move
we?
on. I think so.
Okay, we'll do that then. Right, so, he said, rapidly moving on. We'll go over here. And so I think the highway is going to turn and then, well, have I gone to touch default? I think I'm going to touch default. Yeah, I think I've gone to maybe a touch default. Let's take this back maybe to there. Yeah. And then, yeah, okay. I think I can maybe make this work. Right, let's have. Now I do want this. That's a good point. Do I want it elevated? I do want it elevated. I think. Pretty sure I want it elevated. So I think we'll have something like not hugely elevated, but like kind of that kind of level. I can't get the bloody song out of my head now.
We have a super
I
chat.
don't want to close my eyes.
A super chat from
I
Eden70.
miss you, Scott.
Oh my god. You're doing that all night, aren't you?
I am probably. I'm going to stop doing it on here now.
But I'm going to get that.
Oh, you
Yeah.
are going to suffer torment beyond the imagination of man, frankly.
Yay. Eden73 VP Winter super chatted with £20 and said,
Woohoo!
"Hi, please play Bad Woof Woof again for my bad meow meows."
Bad woof woof.
Bad Woof Woof.
You really want to... Yeah, I need to record you doing that as well.
Bad woof woof.
So we've got some variation. We need with some bad woof woof variability. Well, we did do a little bit of work on the bad woof woof
Yes,
t-shirt, hoodie, etc. design today.
we have done a bit of work. Yes.
We're trying to do it as quick as we can, but we're not going to compromise our production values. Because let's face it, they're pretty compromised already before we even start. So we are going to do our best to produce something that's like good. But I'll tell you what, we've like we're trying to just come up with the first bad woof woof design.
Yeah.
Right, and this might actually become like a thing. Like I don't know. Like if I actually form a production company at some point, I might call it Bad Woof Woof Productions because I just think it's so freaking staggeringly awesome. Mm-hmm. And then this design would be like the corporate logo for that. So there's a lot riding on this.
Yeah.
But because you have to do it with everything, I've already come up with a zombie version of it.
You have, haven't you?
And I love it. Like, I think it's just freaking brilliant. I'm almost tempted to go with that as the actual one because it's so good.
But it's scary.
It actually scares you. Like
I
it
don't
actually
like it, yeah.
physically scares you. You're like, oh my god,
It's scary.
that's scary. Yeah, that was your initial
Yeah.
reaction.
But I'm special, so you
You're
know.
staggeringly special. Right. Now, let's just see, just out of interest, what does this to kind of do naturally? And the answer is bugger all gift wrapped is what it does naturally. I do find this kind of annoying because you should be able to say to this, like, just give me a frickin' S-bend. Give me a really, really nice saucy S-bend. Now, good question. How am I going to do my interchange? Now, this is a sunken interchange here. I'd like to do maybe a raised one with a sunken roundabout. which I did here.
This was a little bit random. Martin Bishop said, "Can we have a bad quack quack just for a change?"
I suppose we can.
Quack, quack.
She can't stop herself. When she gets going, I'm just going to let this happen. I'm just going to let this take its course. She really cannot stop. She has no control over herself at all. Right. So, yeah, I'm thinking... do I do a sunken... I'm tempted to do a sunken one. Shall I? Yeah. Yeah, go on. Let's do a sunken one. So, hang on a second. If I do... Let me see. If I go to here... Oh, I'm just wondering if I can actually get this to do like what I want for once in my sad, pathetic life. If I route this kind of like that... So I'd want this probably kind of sort of there-ish. Now I want to sync this. So if I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five's probably... 5... didn't want to do that. Is 5 enough? I don't know. Let's go down 8. Right, now, if I put that in like that... Aha! I've yeah, it's not quite. Needs
Tiny
to come...
baby round.
Yes, needs to come back a little bit. Alright, cool. So, I figured that out. Okay, so... Let's bring this round like that. Maybe even like that. Maybe even like that. This needs to be a little bit bigger, I think. I think we go for a 25 or a 30. Oof. How big was this one? Oh, go away. That was... Yeah, that's about a 30, isn't it? Yeah, go with a 30 then. Go away. Go away. Go away. When you get something like this, crossing other roads, the lag is staggeringly impressive, frankly. Right, so we can have this interchange kind of over here. So if I pop that in, I need to sync it down, don't I? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that enough? Yeah. Right, so we put that there like that. Now, what I would love to do is put that one there and then just join them up. Is that too big? That's what she said. Oh, now I can... ha. Go, do.
It's a double round.
Oh, that's a cool round. Then get rid of that. Oh, hello. Whoa, look at the saucy curves on that. Yeah. We get rid of that. Then we hook this up. What do I want? I want regular streets, one ways. There we go. Oh no. I want these, don't I? Yes, I do. So that gets hooked up to that like that. That gets hooked up to that like that. Hooray. I also want to change these like that. Hurrah. Okay, so we've got that going on. Good. That is a good start. Now what I need is the highway going over the top, which would be a good thing. Now, this center part needs to be lowered. So, let's do that first. What do I want? I want my smoothing tool. How big's the brush? That's fine. So from there, just smooth this center area. Well, flatten, not smooth. Flatten. So we flatten all of that.
A super chat from Alex Barkton for £2 says, "Can you make the magic roundabout from Swindon?"
No. No. No, and stop it. Not happening.
According to my laptop, there's no internet.
Really?
Yeah, it's just died on me.
Let's hope this internet.
No, it's
doesn't
fine.
die.
It's just mine. It doesn't like
Oh,
the
is it just yours?
Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
Bad Wi-Fi.
Bad woof woof.
Yeah. Did anybody say anything about the logo while we were?
Jacob said it was a cool name for a production company.
Yeah, I think so. I think I kind of like that. Bad Woof Woof Productions. I think that's just gonna have to stay the way it is because it doesn't want to do anything sensible. It's starting to sort of actually annoy me now. It won't. These edge bits, you get these little lumps, and basically the only way to smooth them out is with the smooth tool. They won't flatten for some reason, and I don't know why, but that's the way it is. But if you get this, then it will actually smooth those lumps out. Right? The problem is getting it to do that without picking up the terrain height from over here and then lifting it up again, and you end up back where you started. Okay, that seems much better. Yeah, that can live with. I can live with that. All right, cool. So what I want to do now is get where are you? Where are you? I need to get this going again. Flip you around. Now, how high does this need to be to get across here? Because I don't want to be any higher than I really need to be. And the other thing is, I want this to be exactly parallel. That looks good.
Mr. Andre, the Whipping Claw Smart Woof Woof, said, "Bad lumps."
Okay, you know what? Let's put. Where are we? Include bridge. Yes, please. But I want to see if we can have that lower. So, has it got? What did I just change? Oh, I changed the rod to rail. Doesn't matter. That's fine. Now, if I increase the segment length so that I can actually see. I actually think that needs to come round one. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, I think that needs to come round that way one. Does it? Yeah, I think. Yeah, that looks more parallel now. Now, the question is, can we lower this a bit? So, at what point will this not work? See, that's kind of like, maybe, I think that's a touch too low. How low can you go? Okay. That is the lowest that we could go. I'm actually going to take it up maybe a couple of notches. Because that seems low to me. Does that seem low to you, Picture?
I think that works. It was a bit low before, yeah.
Is that better?
How do you link back to where you started now?
I don't know. I think we'll try going with that, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. So, now, the only thing is, like, I'm not a massive fan of this type of bridge. It's the only real problem. I mean, I suppose we can stick with it. It's a bit brutal, this bridge. But hey, you know what? It is, yeah, just shut up. It is what it is. Now, do I place this section? Like the problem is, I want to be able to see the pillars right? So that I can see where the pillars are placed. But at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm like in the middle. See, that doesn't look like it's in the middle to me. I think this needs to come over a fraction like that. Ah. See, that looks about... Does that look about centered to you, picture? Yeah, that looks about centered. So. Now, oh, and my pillars are good as well. Oh, I got it in. Hooray. Woohoo! All right, sweet. That is, you know, it is a little on the low side. Oh, fox.
What does the fox say?
It's wandering. It's just wandering.
You don't know that song, do you? What does the fox say?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Does it go, I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, Sky?
No. No, it doesn't.
That's something that definitely needs to stop, isn't it?
I would love it to, but I get the feeling it's really, really not.
Yeah, you do kind of get that feeling, don't you?
Yeah.
That's going to come back. And it really, really, really shouldn't. Like, ever. Now, is that too brutal? It's brutalish, isn't it? That's definitely brutalish.
We need some fanfare.
Da 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 da. There you go.
Welcome back to Ranged Rat.
The Ranged Rat. Woohoo! Look at his badge. He's got the That's my favourite one. The blue. Mm-hmm. The dark blue. The Sky Storm blue with the gold badge, and you got half your wings going on. That's my favourite. Well, I think that's still my favourite. The epic one with the full wings,
it's
the purple
very cool.
epic one, is pretty damn freaking good. And the thing is, like, as an ex World of Warcraft player,
yeah,
like, you've got to have the purple one.
Oh, okay.
It's just a thing. It's like, you've got to have the purple one. Am I going to do that? You know what? That's going to present me issues, I think. Just a little bit. Don't ask me. Just don't ask me. That's going to present me with a problem because I've got to take an off-ramp off there. So this actually needs to be flat. That's a problem. So this actually needs to come out like dead flatto. So I tell you what, let's see that. I need this going out parallel to this at this point because this is actually going straight at that point, and I want this to be going straight as well. So I need that to be like at 90 degrees. It needs to be tangential. Is it tangential? No, perpendicular.
Now you're just confusing me.
Perpendicular. Not tangential. Perpendicular. It's very difficult to judge that angle. I think it's close enough. Yeah.
So Corpse, Han Woof of the Millennium Woof, and Alex are all going to be hitting 2 years soon.
Ooh, we're gonna have. See, it's all red badges at the moment from that crew, but that's all gonna turn epic purple very soon. Right. So we have that flat bit coming out there. We'll have the same thing here. Here. So I need to line those up. How close do I want them? That looks about right-ish, doesn't it? Yeah, we could maybe give it a fraction. There we go. All right. Cha-ching. Okay. So that being the case, we can then get rid of those. I must admit, I would have liked this a little bit higher, but I can't because of this. It just is what it is. So move on, accept it, don't dwell on it. That's all you can do. What do I want? I don't want that for a start. That's blooming train, you idiot. I want to go to here and I want the doubles, don't I? Yeah. So I think from probably about there, if it'll work. Oh, can I do it in one? I tell you what, that's actually bearable. That's actually bearable. The only thing is, it would be nicer if that was a less acute angle to go around there. That's the only thing. Oh, which way should this go? That's a good point. That should be going up there. So no, that roundabout is going the right way. But this is going to come down here. In which case, that angle's correct. Hooray! Right, good. You're in. Oh my god, that saved us a lot of work. This one on this side. Now, I do want to try and line these up if I possibly can. So that needs to come back to about there, I think, to line that up. Ooh. I mean, you know, they don't have to be blooming like super mega lined up, but the thing is, I want this to come out further, but I don't want it to do this like extend this curve like this. Sucks. So what I have to do, like if I put that bit in like that, now is that going in where I want it? The answer's probably kind of no. Let's come out a touch. Go in. Now that's probably more like it. I don't know, is that too far out? That feels too far out. Become a fraction. Okay, that maybe go with that, and then from here we want to go from say there. I think. You know what? I think that actually needs to go back a couple of pixels. Yeah. Then that hang out. And see, that's going out. It's going out too far. It's going out too far. I'm not happy with that. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. Solve the problem. I'm going to put in a little bit there. Get rid of that. Oh, don't you hate it when it does? That drives me crazy. The game needs to stop blooming doing that. It really does. Oh, that's got a better chance. All right, yeah, that's got a much better chance. Okay, let's do maybe that. Let's try this again. So I want to come back like a couple. That's probably about as good as I am ever going to get, realistically.
The Welsh whiffer says, bad slip.
It is a bad slip. See, that one's nice. That's a nice, gentle slope all the way down. It's consistent. It's really nice. This one, not so much. Because I didn't do it in one piece. And you get this, like... But it's like, you know, there are limits to what you can do. What I can do is, well, what I can try to do is try relaying it again from this end. And sometimes it'll adjust this a little bit. Now, I could take it back to here, chop it back and put it in and try and get this to be a bit smoother. It's not going to change this though. So... I do kind of wonder whether it's even worth messing with, and I'm gonna say no, it's not. So I want to do the same at this end, don't I? Yeah. I'm gonna have to extend this out flat. So you're gonna come out dead flat, and that is nice. I like that. Cha-ching. You, let's get them as close to lined up as I can. Now, I think that looks about right. Right, so we plop those in, Good. Hooray. Rejoice, rejoice. So let's see if we can't get these to do something nice. So from about maybe there. And do I just go with that? I'm going to see if I can't get this to come out just a little bit more aggressively. Like that. That's better. Now, does it need to be a bit longer though? That slip. Oh, yeah. I'm on full on OCD mode, aren't I? With this. What about if I come from right back there? Yeah, you know what? Maybe. I go a little bit further out. Yeah, maybe a little bit further out. Okay, cool. And then do the same on. Well. The same on this. Oh, now. Trying to get it to do exactly the same on thing on both sides. Tricky. Tricky. Oh man, come on. No. Well, I think I'm just gonna have to live with it. I mean, it's not a million miles away, but you'd think coming from those ends that it would do exactly the same thing, and it just doesn't. It just doesn't. It doesn't want to, and it won't. So it is what it is. Right, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, so all we've got to do now is hook these up, and we're done. Now, do I want to do it? Do I want to do it in one go like that? And I think the answer is no, because that looks rubbish. So I think we'll have a bit of a flat bit. Well, flat bit. Bit of a straight bit is what I meant. Now, hang on a second. What? That, thank you. We want a bit of a straight bit coming out. Is it going to be straight and flat? Well, that's actually a good question. You know, I might have this. I might have this come. Actually, do I want that? Let's see. You know, we might have this coming down a touch. Yeah, go on. We'll do that. We'll do that, I think. Now, I do want this coming out straight. The problem is that this is not snapping to a point where you can say, "Oh, that's dead straight." So I'm just gonna have to guess, and that'll do. Right, boom, and you come out the same, or near enough the same. So let's do like that. That looks like it's narrowing slightly. Let's take you out a little bit. That looks about right. Okay, boom. I think this needs to come backwards, but 1 pixel. Oh, no, actually more. There. Wow, that was way off. Isn't it? The different perspectives, like, just throw you off a lot. Okay, so that's going to go in like that. Now, hopefully, now there's no way on God's good earth that this. No, of course not. Don't be so bloody ridiculous. There's no way. Like, really? All I want is for you to just hook up to there with a nice S-bend. Like, what's the bloomin' problem? But you won't, will you? No, you won't. You suck. You suck completely. So I'm going to have to do something like this. So then this is going to have to actually go upwards, which I wanted the game to do for me, and it's decided it won't. Because it doesn't like me, and it wants me to suffer.
Bad road.
Yeah, bad, very bad road, frankly. So I think it's going to have to come around something like that. And that looks a bit on the steep side. I'm wondering if that doesn't have... But that seems a bit much. Well, actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. Amazing, that is. Okay. You know what? I see. I'm actually tempted to trim this back again. See, having dropped it down, I'm thinking actually that's maybe not the best idea. No, I think we come out straight actually. So we'll do that then. So come on, straight please. Thank you. So you are going to come out flat. Looks pretty straight. It's certainly good enough. And you come out same. Now, is that
Super chat from Alex Barkton for £2 says
that does tickle me, Alex Barkton.
you should go for curvaceous and smooth.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying for. But the game's being a little bit pain in the arsey. Is like the technical term, I believe, amongst civil engineers. Yeah, pain in the arsey is definitely there. I'm just wondering if go stop it. If I was to just angle this round just a little bit like this. That's flat, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. And do the same with you. Same kind of point there. Would you... Ah, yes. You would actually put me in a curve on your own. Hurrah. Now, do I want to bridge through this section? If I do, then it would have to be something like that. Which is kind of cool and sexy, I have to say. It does leave me with a route through here. Although I've already got the route, I've already got a traffic route through there if I want it. Do I want to go out there for any reason? Well, we've got potentially the dam going on, haven't we, out here? Picture.
Yeah.
You like the dam idea, don't you?
I do.
I think, you know what, for now, I can always change it. I think I'm going to have the... am I going to have a bridgy section? I think I'm going to have a bridgy section going on.
Hanworth says it's curvilicious.
Kind of is, isn't it? Curviliciousness. All right. Yeah, it's quite a sexy bridge.
Calm down.
The campaign for the abolition of sexy bridges would be up in arms about a bridge like this. Does anybody want to see some bridge porn? No, it's not that one. Where is it? It's down here. Did it do it? Oh, it's back here. There it is. Look at the pillars on that. Oh, now that. Whoa. That is pure sex going on right there. You saucy little bridge, you. That's just begging you to slip underneath, isn't it?
Oh, you didn't.
It is. Look at it. It's asking for it, that bridge is.
Okay.
Take me at speed. That's what that bridge is saying. Right.
Oh my god.
Right. Well, it was always, it was nice having a YouTube channel while it lasted. Right, what am I doing? I'm going to sort this out, aren't I? Yeah, so we're going up that bit. Yeah, we're going down that bit. That's good. We're going, we're going opposite way and opposite way, please. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine and dandy all the way there. Right, so this needs to be turned around, and so does that, and so does that, and then I think we're all good. Excellent. Now I need to check my slip roads. So we're going up this way. That goes that way. That should be going up there. It's not. Flip it around. That's good. This one comes down, so you come off that road and you go up. This needs to be turned around. Bump. There you go. Right. That is that done. Woohoo! And there was much bloomin' rejoicing about that, let me tell you. Okay, having done that, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this road work. Do you know what? This is actually making me want to play City Skylines.
Really?
Yeah, and I haven't had that feeling for a very long time. But right now I am like, you know, I'd kind of like to be doing like City Skylines roads. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how these things strike you. Now, I'm going to do this with a large country road, aren't I? Well, obviously. Anything else would frankly be just silly. and potentially reckless. And even potentially illegal. That is going up a little bit too quickly. Where? What?
Nothing. Don't look at me like that.
She's actually blushing.
Shush.
What did I even say? Right, we'll have that going like that, right? And then, now what I would love here, it won't do it. I would love that to do a nice S-bend, because that would just be super sexy curves. So I'm going to have to do it my bloomin' self. It's like, you know, it's like buying a dog and barking yourself, this game, in a lot of ways. There we go. That's bloomin' nice, that is. Oh, yeah.
Super chat from Alex Barkton for £5 says, are you going to pay it in check Corona and ask the bridge inappropriate questions? And he says, if you know, with a wink smiley face.
Are you going to pay in check and ask the bridge? Oh my God. No, I don't know. I don't know what the hell you're on about, but it sounds like the kind of dark, seedy behaviour that you were all too familiar with from you, frankly, Barkton. What? I don't know. I tell you what, you can go down there late at night and ask it if it wants a paint job. What have I said now? What have I said now?
Oh, no.
Okay, right, moving on. Rapidly, at pace. Right, let's do... Now, I want to hook that up to that. That needs to be trimmed back a fraction, because that's going to be horrible otherwise. So, let's trim you back a fraction then, shall we? Don't you dare do something stupid, I'll be cross. Now, if I get rid of... Yeah, see, that breaks that. Good. Hurrah. Thank you to the person that reminded me to do that. That actually works. I don't really like having these junctions this close together like this. It offends my delicate sensibilities. But there is an element of, you know, what are you going to do about it? I mean, literally the only thing that I can do about it is to like chop it back, like say, like that. And then get it to actually hook up in a more, wow. So you don't want it like, that's a hell of a lot more sensible, but I don't know. Oh, hello. That's actually better. Oh, you know what? That'll do. I'm not gonna agonise over one tiny stupid little road. Right. How are we looking? Hamilton East, the dungeon. Over here, Hamilton West, the village. And I've still got my little surprise in store, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Oh, yeah. I've got a little surprise in store. No, not that.
I said nothing.
Behave. That was very, very, very hurtful. Oh, dear. Yeah, we're definitely not safe for work, are we?
No, we're really not.
Really, really not. Right. So have that going up there. We'll have this going around there like that. Kind of sort of thing-ish. Yeah, like that. Right. And then I want that coming into there. But I want that at a right angle. Off this corner. For some reason. Don't ask me why. I do. And that's all there is to it. I want that coming off there at a right angle like that. And then I want this to hook onto that like that. Cha-ching. Hooray. And let there be much rejoicing. Then I want to go in here and I want to lock those two sections. Cool. So that is all locked. So we should be contained, hopefully, in this kind of area, which would be good news. Now, I do not want anything over here tampered with. Again, so we'll make this tamper-proof. That bit there. And I think I'm probably going to make this little section there tamper-proof as well. I don't want anything going on here. All right, so that looks kind of sort of reasonable-ish. I think we should upgrade this to a street, though, rather than a country road. I think that would be a good plan. So let's do that. Let's do that. So, because this is straight here, all this bit, and then this bit going out to there. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Hurrah! 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 1,000 times hurrah! Now, do I want a medium over here, or do I just want a small? I'm actually thinking to go for a medium, you know. Oh, yeah, I am. Now, this all acts as like a pretty impervious barrier to this stuff, as long as I stop it building in these areas, right? Because you can see it's starting to build in here, which is not what I want. So I'm going to have to stop it doing that. Yeah. Now this bit I can get rid of because I can put these tracks back in, which I haven't put back in yet. But like areas like this, I mean that actually I don't really mind that there. That's actually not too bad. But really they shouldn't be building in these kind of areas.
Nick has just come back and he said the roads are looking superb.
Really? Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. If I get my roads looking as good as unknown players roads, then I'll be happy, frankly, because his roads, from what I saw, looked pretty bloomin' good. Right, that all looks good. I think we can do this. Should we do it, picture?
Yeah.
Go on. This is going in. I'm going in.
It's a good town.
This is going to be very good town. What do I want? This is going to be, I'm going to put in a medium. Who knows, I might regret it in the future. Right now, I'm going to put in a medium. We'll just slip a little medium in. What?
Nothing.
What have I said now?
Nothing. No,
What did I
that's
say?
perfectly fine.
Okay, good. Boom, it's done. And cha-ching. Oh my God, Solihull. 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 It's a posh suburb of Birmingham in the UK. And yes, Solihull. Which is strange really, because people actually talk like this.
Posh in Birmingham, are you mad?
Hey, I did say, now this road here, don't like that. Don't like this coming down here like this at all. That's going. No. Bad woof woof. Go away. That looks bloody awful. So what we'll do is we will have a road that goes out here, I think, like that. Go on, do a bit 90 degrees, that's fine. And then comes down there like that. Now that's a road. The picture's so confused when I say things like that. It's like, it looked like a road to me before.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm not really sure where he's going with it, but hey, I'll just go with it. Right. I'm wondering whether to actually replace that. I might replace that. I'm going to replace it. It just looked like it was doing something very strange that I didn't understand. Now, obviously, like, it would be so much better if that road came off there, but the game wanted it to come off here, so all right, fine. I'm going to move it up a little bit to say there, and then you want it to come off and kind of join up like this kind of thing, didn't you? You stupid blooming road.
And then a super chat from Alex Barkton, and he says, "Is it posh? You remember I live near there, right?"
Yeah, Surrey Hull. Posh part of Birmingham, or it what? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's changed. Maybe it's changed, but it certainly was. Now, you know what? I've put that in, but now that I've gone out and looked at this, you've got this road coming straight down here. That is just the most ridiculous bloody road. No, I can't do it. Yeah, but Sky, then it looks all gritty. I don't care. That's just an abomination to my eyes. So I think what we're going to do is we'll have a bit of... I'll curve it round so that it looks a bit curvy everywhere. And I might even curve it around a little bit more. Like that. Cha-ching. There we go. Yeah, that I'm happy with. I tell you what, I like this. I like this. I like this quite a lot. That's rather good. So this is going to be... What's this going to be? Picture?
Hamilton West. The village.
Hamilton West. The village.
You... no, that's the wrong one.
Okay, got it on the right one. You are number 6. I'm not number 6, I'm a man. I'm not a number, I'm a man. That's what the village is all about. Yeah, right. I don't think I'm going to go any further with this right now because I've no blooming idea how I'm going to handle this. I think when I do, it's going to be epic. And we are going to have a bit of a pleasing V going on here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely going to be pleasing Venus going on there. Because I want to be able to look down here and I want to see the coast. Right? So, yeah. So how's that going to work, Sky? You know what? I might do it now. Am I going to do it now? I might do it now. Crank that up like that. So this is going to go out here. Here. Oh, no. Didn't want it. No. That level. Right there. Yeah, there we go. Right. That's going to go out. It's going to go out here like this. Now, this is not necessarily going to be flat the way I'm making it now, but it's just going to be lower so that we can actually see this. Because I think that's kind of crucial to this. That when you look over here, you've actually got that pleasing V going on. Who doesn't like a bit of a pleasing V? So, let's at least take this down. Like that kind of thing. And then I'm actually going to want to actually drop this down like this. I'm. Can you tell I'm concentrating? I'm actually trying to do something right, which is not always that easy for me. Here we go. Right. Tighten you up a little bit. Ooh, oh. When you look through the V and you can just get a sneaky peek of what's over there. That sounded a little bit wrong.
Just a little bit, yeah.
I'm not repentant. I am not repentant. Oh, I like being able to get a sneaky peek at what's going on. All right, cool. Basically, when you've got the roads here and we get rid of these trees, then we should actually be able to get some semi-interesting views going on out here. That's the idea anyway. I mean, whether it'll happen, who the hell knows? I mean, I might change my mind anyway, because I mean that happens. Because this is a bit of a river valley going on here, so yeah.
Another super chat from Alex Barkton, and he says, Charles Vane had a pleasing bee.
Did he? Well, it's each to his own, I suppose. If you say so, Alex. I was much more concerned with Max's pleasing bee, personally. Do you agree with Alex that he had a pleasing bee?
I think he was rather pleasing, yes.
Yeah. Yes, the word enamoured comes to mind when you were talking about Charles. Oh, look at that now. Hello. Whoa, sneaky views down the pleasing bee. Oh, we like that.
Defiance the map teased has just come back and said, nope, he had a pleasing pea.
Very good. See, Alex Barkton. I think Defiance got you there. Right. This is all looking pretty bloomin' nice. Now, the thing that I haven't done, and I haven't done this deliberately because I wanted to work this out afterwards, is I want trains going out from Hamilton to Hamilton East and Hamilton West. But I wanted to kind of leave it and kind of sort of figure out. Now, I want these to be little local trains. That's my idea here.
You'll like this. Carl's changed his name to the V-pleasing Charles Vane.
Oh my God. What is going on, really?
If you do local trains, Goggets, as part of his request, wanted a train going to the dungeon called the Dungeon Express.
Oh, good one. I like that. Yeah, you can definitely have that. Like, that's not a problem at all. Now. I'm just going to hook up Hamilton West and the Village a little bit. I think get rid of that and have that going kind of across there like that. Would be somewhat pleasing. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then what the computer decides to do with that is up to the computer. I don't frankly care. Cool. Now, this road going up there, don't really like that idea. So instead of it doing that, and also, like, I don't know what we're going to do with this kind of bit of terrain here. I don't know whether that's going to completely go away or maybe stay there, or who the hell knows. But yeah, I don't really want it going up there like that. I might actually leave. I might do a little bit of work on it, but I might leave that, you know, because it's kind of nice to have a little bit of something going on. Don't want it completely all flat and featureless. It's a barren, featureless desert out there. You're looking at the wrong side of the map. Oh, okay.
Rev Larry's asked if there's an underground station mod because this would be a perfect place for it.
There is an underground station mod. Do I have it actually? It's a good question. If I do, I'm not going to use it because there you go, underground station. I could totally put an underground station in here and it would be fine and dandy. But then the trains go underground. You can't see the trains. What's the point? I actually just got to the point with that.
You did.
For once in my sad life. See, look, this is doing the same thing out here. I don't want this going out here. That's the issue. Don't want you going out there. Bad road. So what I might have to do to prevent it doing stuff like that I don't want it doing is just bang some fencing in. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. Right. Let's see if we can't get... Oh, hello. Oh, we had a bit of a lag attack then. So this is goods and construction materials. This is tools and construction materials. Okay, so we need to get some construction materials going on. Now, what I'm hoping is that having this over here and this over here, they'll kind of force the Hamilton as a whole to kind of push up and fill into here eventually. But I want them to be suburbs. So my little surprise, say hello to my little friend, is going to be that, now I'm not going to do this online. This will be an offline thing, right? Is I'm going to mess around with the RCI. So the industrial for Hamilton West, I'm going to get that down here, right? And the industrial for Hamilton East, I'm going to get down here. And then I'm going to try and get the commercial into here and down into here. And I'm going to persuade Hamilton to have its industrial down here, its commercial down here. And then I'm going to try and get all the residential out the back round here. That is going to take some bloomin' doing, but if I can make it work, it'll look epic because we'll have a huge commercial area down here. It'll be potentially fabulous. Absolute. People will look at it and they'll go, that's fabulous.
Will they now?
Yeah, they will. All right, well, they probably won't, but I don't know, maybe. Some people might, you never know. Now, I've sorted this side out, going out here. That's all very fine and dandy. And I could easily take a couple of tracks off there when it's underground. But frankly, that sounds far too easy to me. Now, I could take these tracks and route them up here, and perhaps even elevate them and send them over somewhere over here. I'm just looking at this and thinking, how the hell can I get a station going on over here? The other thing is, I could turn this into a through station and have the tracks coming out the back going round to the village and to there. But I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm looking at this, I'm trying to think, like, where do I want the stations to actually be? Now, it's a very, very good question. I mean, have I got, you know what, have I got the elevated state? Now, elevated trains, elevated trains we could totally do. Now, have I got the elevated train mod? Let's have a look. Elevated stations, compact tunnel entry, that's the cargo station. Track helper, I didn't. I thought I hadn't. I haven't picked up the elevated train mod. The elevated station mod. And I think this is a case of elevated trains might just be really nice. Because then you think we're going to be at, like up at this kind of height, going through this huge city, and we'll be able to kind of get a little bit of a view of the suburbs versus what hopefully will be an impressive centre. So I think elevated trains. The L. We can have the L going on. The Hamilton L. I like it. So now because I put these bits in, right, I've got room to elevate the track going out this. Why I put in these long straight bits here and over here, so that I actually have some room to do something with the tracks. So here, if I wanted to, I just take these two tracks, curve them around a little bit further, have an L going on here. We can find where I want my... In fact, I might even have two stations out here. I might have one station on this side of the track, this side of the highway, and one on this side of the highway. Because frankly, why not? I mean, why wouldn't you? The village, I think probably for the village we'll just have the one. And I'm thinking, am I going to have like combined cargo, or do I do something different with the cargo? Ooh, so many questions, so many things to... You see what Nick just wrote? Yeah. What the L is going on here? Yes, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what the L is going on. I gotta say, I don't like these featureless roads. Do you? Without the road markings.
They're kind of bland, aren't they?
They're kind of rubbish.
Bad road.
Because I'm sorry, when do you ever get roads like that? You just don't.
No, you don't.
You really don't. So let's do a bit of upgrading. Make this look nice. What do I want? Streets. I want these streets. I want...
Another super chat from Alex Barkton, and he says, get a monorail, put it in Ogdenville and Brockway on the map. What are you drinking, Alex?
Ogdenville and Brock... Yeah, I know what he means, though.
Okay.
He's talking about an episode of The Simpsons, aren't you? Yes, you are. Where there was a guy who was a monorail salesman, and he was trying to sell what is it? What's the town in The Simpsons? Springfield. Yeah, he was trying to sell Springfield a monorail, and he was talking about these other places, and I'm sure that those places were Ogdenville and Brockway. How good's my memory? And yeah, but apparently the monorail, like initially it was great, and then it completely destroyed their civilizations in those towns. Now let's see. That's the is that the main road? What type of road is that?
Oh, we got a message from David that says, "Good day, Sky and Picture. Keep up the good work." He's actually from Hamilton in New Zealand.
Oh my God! Well, there you go, David. Seriously, what the hell type of road is this then?
It's a bad road.
If it's not that, yeah, it's a bloody bad road. Because I don't know what type of road it is. Like, surely that is this, but apparently it's not. Okay, well, I'm going to change it then. Yep, all of this. I am looking at this now and thinking, you know what? These should probably be bigger roads around here. Shall I see if I can actually upgrade them to bigger roads? See, I can't do that one. Got collision here. That one I can. That one I can't. Oh, you suck. Well, it's my own bloomin' fault. You know, if I'm going to do it, really, I should do that now. Because it's not going to get any better. Go on. Go on, I'm going to do that. Right, here we go. Let's get radical. Let's get radical. Radical. There's something seriously wrong with me, isn't there? Let's trim that back like that. That's gonna have to, all of this is gonna have to go, I'm afraid. Yep, bye-bye. Now let's make sure I get rid of the right thing. Yep. Goodbye. And you. Yeah, this is going to be like the main road. But that curve is going to have to change because that's not going to work. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's get that. Do I trim that back? Yeah, let's trim that back actually, rather than completely destroy it.
Mr. Andre says, "Road go bye bye now."
Yeah, road go bye bye. Any fans of Colonel Failure will at this moment be going, "Oh yeah, that's the way you play this game. Knock everything down, destroy." That's how the Colonel likes to do it. Whip out your bulldozer, knock it all down. You've suddenly gone very quiet. Was it at the prospect of me whipping out my bulldozer?
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what it was. Okay. Good. I'm glad we cleared that up. You know, this bit, that bit there's going to have to change. Hang on a second. Let's okay, that will actually work. Okay. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. And then that hooks onto there, and that's all fine and dandy. Right, so now we've actually extended our main road, which runs through there, going up here. And that makes total sense from a city planning perspective. We would also want, I think it's fair to say, one going through here. The question is, like, do I have that one as the main road, or do I do something different? And I'm looking at this and thinking, like, seriously, that bit of road is just so frustrating. It should go through there, shouldn't it? It really should. Oh, the level of frustration is high. I'm going to do it because it's driving me a little bit witless.
Oh, hello. Amber just said, "Whip out your wrecking balls, everyone, and help Sky demolish."
See, the thing is, you make a comment like that. No, that's not the bad thing. That's like on an obvious level, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? But it encouraged me to start singing Wrecking Ball.
Oh, dear.
And we really don't want that to
No, we
happen.
don't want that.
I came out. No, I really shouldn't do that, you see.
No.
Especially not naked. No. Shall I get naked and sing Wrecking Ball? Swinging from the chandelier. I came out like a wrecking. Shall I do that?
I mean, knock yourself out.
All right. Perhaps another evening.
Yeah, perhaps.
Perhaps on another occasion. When I've had a hell of a lot more to drink, frankly. Right, let's see if we can't do this then. Now, just out of interest. Okay, that'll go across there quite nicely, thank you. You know what? I think I'm gonna take that back like that, and I'm gonna get rid of that completely because it seems extraneous at this point. It didn't. I just felt like saying the word extraneous because it popped into my head. I was like, well, that's a good word. that makes you sound like you know what you're talking about. I mean, obviously I don't, but hey. That can be a bit closer. So I do. I think a bit closer, maybe. Like that kind of thing. I think that's better. Yeah, that's much better. All right. So we have that going on there. Right, now let's see if we can get this to actually go in What do you think the chances are, Picture?
It's doable. I believe in you.
Somewhere between sweet FA and bugger all. I think the odds are somewhere in that. Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely no bloody chance whatsoever is the official verdict on that one. Now, yeah, look, see, you'd have to come out like that far. Now, what I could do though, I could put the road in from there. Now that does mean that that's going to have to be trimmed back further. The other thing is, I could actually get rid of that because there's nothing says I've got to have that there. In fact, I'm going to tell you, I don't have to have that there. And in actual fact, I don't have to have any of this rubbish down the side like this. And I got to say, I am tempted to just completely get rid of that rubbish. I might just do that, you know. I might, in fact, I think I probably am going to do it. You know what? While I'm here, I could actually change the look of this station if I wanted to. And I'm thinking that that might be an idea, frankly. Stop calling me frankly. My little inner voice gets very upset when he gets called frankly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's done stuff in the past. The little inner voice. When he gets really upset, he takes over and you know, things go very, very bad. You know, police involvement. Like so. We try not to talk about it.
Yeah.
Right, now, we do have some options here. I don't know what they are, he said. Oh, hello. Okay, what the hell's that? Oh my lord. Oh my lord, look at that. Okay, now that's a building and a half. Okay, that is freaking epic. Don't you think? Oh my lord.
I like the tiny baby clock.
Do you? The tiny baby clock down there?
Yeah, it's cute.
Oh, let me show you. There you go, tiny baby clock. That's a big clock.
No, not in the scale of the building.
Well, I mean, the scale of the town, it's
Well, yeah.
That's quite a large clock going on.
But that doesn't sound as cute.
Oh, okay, fine. Right, well, we'll keep it as what you said then. What I was actually looking for... Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, it's just a pillar. The hell is that? I've no idea. Decorative roof for passenger stations. Oh, hello. So... Oh, would you look at that? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. That is freaking huge and enormous and beautiful. And I'd rather like it. It's a bit flickery. What do you think, Picture?
It's very square.
It's staggeringly square. It takes square to new levels. To new levels of squareness.
See, I like the curves.
You know, the thing is, we need to do different things. Now, there's something else that I was actually looking for. I've got to find it though. It'll be under miscellaneous. Well, here we go. These roofs. Now I need to get rid of the existing roofs. These are going to go. I'm not going to be using these here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get rid of all of this nonsense. And we'll play around with a bit of a new look for the station. Because with the size of Hamilton now, it needs like a big station. This is the Manchester the Manchester station mod. So you can have You have those kinds of things going on.
I like those.
Those are curvy, aren't they? Right, so you got those. There's these, which let's put them. It's a bit more modern.
Yeah, I like those too.
So I'm thinking, like with this, that those maybe work. Now, let's have a look at this one. I don't know what the difference is between that one and that one. This is the large classic roof station. This is the Manchester Piccadilly roof station. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if they're actually like the same.
David Pawley is asking...
Now, the other thing I can do is that.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's a bit meshy.
It is a bit meshy.
David is asking if you're going to do another time lapse of what you've done.
I am. I absolutely am, because this is actually worth time lapsing. I think. I think what I will end up doing is linking, or sorry, merging together the time lapsing of this with doing this highway around here, and doing this section of highway down here and stuff. That would be my guess. So, see, you can do some kind of sort of interesting things with this. So, we could have it like that, because then it's at the same level as this, which kind of I think is potentially cool, and it's also like color scheme wise makes sense. And goodbye. All right, cool. So like that kind of thing.
Yeah, that could work.
Well, let's put it in and we'll see. It's, boom, 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 boom. And then what do I want? I want where is it? Oh, that's MISC. What did I want? I don't know. There's platforms. It wasn't these ones, was it? Oh god, I've lost it. Where the passage? Oh, here we go. Passenger buildings. No. Oh yeah, it was one of these though, wasn't it? So, oh man, I've lost it. I've lost it. Where is it gone? Oh man. Somebody. Hopefully somebody will tell me. It's not. Is it? Nah. Ah, yes, there it is. Hooray! That was much rejoicing. What else have I got in here? We got that. Okay, that's all of that stuff. So. Ah, okay. So it would have to be there apparently. Oh, because that road's in the way. Ah, but if I move that road, then I could actually have that down like that. But where would I actually want it? I'd actually want it. Mind you, if I put it, let's see. If I was to put it, it'd have to go there, wouldn't it? Yeah, that is gonna have to go bye-bye, because I actually want to do this. This may be a very, very bad idea, but we'll see. So I tell you, you know what? Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Don't faff around. Just get rid of it. Okay, so what I was thinking, this week, I mean, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll change this all around, but we'll see. Passenger buildings. No, it wasn't in. Wasn't it in passenger buildings? How could I have lost it again? Platforms. No. MISC. No. CRS? Yeah, yes, it was in CRS. Okay. Right. If we put this... Yeah, it needs to be there. boom, like that. And now I'll have to get rid of all of these. Boom, 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 boom. I'm also going to get rid of you and you. Cool. Then now I'm going to want to extend the platforms. Now I need passenger platforms, don't I? Yep. Oh, and I've actually got enough room to do it. Unbelievable. Add yet, true. Ching, 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 ching. Then I want tracks, which will go 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Andre is going nap nap.
6, 7. Are you Andre? Wow. Mr. Andre, the Woof and Claw Smart Woof Woof. This woof is going to nap nap. Otherwise, I'll nap nap too much. Have a good night and stay safe. Aww. Stay safe.
Take care, Andre.
Indeed.
Enjoy nap nap.
Enjoy your nap nap. What was I going for? Now, I've got to find that thing again now. It was it in CRS? I think it was in CRS, wasn't it? Yeah, it was in CRS. It was here it is. So, we would want this thing at this end, like that. Cool. And then one of these over here, like that. Cha-ching. Now that is a freaking station. The only problem I've got with it is this flickering. That flickering is not great. Too much flick flick.
Bad flick flick.
Yeah, bad flick flick. Look, you see the clock flick flicks as well. So I'm not...
Oh, that's a shame.
Not overly keen on. I mean, that I can live with. I can live with. Why the hell is this station called Sandy?
I have no idea.
Did somebody tell us to call a station Sandy?
No.
No.
Not.
Why is it
not
called
that I
Sandy
remember.
then?
Unless that happened the time that I wasn't here. Certainly not that I
Don't
remember.
think so. This, seriously, these can't really be called Sandy. I mean, I do. I love these windows, but that flickering sucks. I mean, like, if you're riding a train in, we're doing a nice train ride up here, and then if that's going to flicker like that, then frankly, no. That just, no. No, no, no. Which is a damn shame, because I like it. I really like this a lot, frankly.
You keep looking at that flickering, you're going to have to put a warning on this video.
Yeah. Sucks. It sucks. You know what? I'm not going to play around with that now. I'm going to play around with that offline and just see what I can come up with. That does mean that that's going to... The station is now bigger than it was, which, to be honest, not necessarily a bad thing, the station being bigger, but it does mean that I'm going to have to potentially play around with the roads a little bit more than I was anticipating, which is the... Now what, do it from this end so you can actually judge it. Maybe there. Oh, actually, probably maybe there. Oh, yeah, mama. Okay, cool. So let's go straight up there. Now, the thing is, that only puts connections there. Ooh, no. Am I happy with that? I don't know about that. I think I'm probably going to do it anyway, though. Yeah, go on, boom, in you go. Right, now I've got to do the same thing on the other side, assuming that I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, which I think I probably am. Go on, let's do the same thing on the other side, I think. Well, maybe, I don't know.
bit late once you've demolished it all.
I'm thinking of maybe doing something slightly different on this side, but I don't know. What I was thinking of doing was if I run this out, well, I was going to run it to there actually, is what I was thinking. So if I ran that down there like that, and then what I was thinking was to maybe have a little sneaky roadage going down there like that, and then I could keep that. The thing is, I think this is just a fraction too close to this line, this curve. I don't like that curve. So actually, I think what I'm going to have to do is get rid of that. Goodbye. See, that point there is, I think, a little bit too close to there. I would love to move this back just a fraction. But I'm wondering if I could live with just... Oh, come on, curvy. Get your curvy on. Thank you. I was just... see, I need some S-bend kind of sort of action going on. That's what I could do with. Ah, there we go. That kind of thing. And I think we could probably live with that arrangement. Maybe. It pulls that corner back. I would still like it a fraction further back. Ah, man. Well, I think that's what it's going to be for now. The problem is with doing that and basically moving this road over like half a road's width or a road's width. It's then changed my spacing here, which, like, if I had that road coming down there, that's too close. I don't want that. But like, is that too far away? Maybe not, actually. Maybe that actually works. So yeah, maybe that road works. Yeah, maybe that is going to be that. Possibly. Am I going to have another big road that maybe comes out this way? I don't want too many big roads going on in Hamilton, really. I suppose I could have a big road that maybe runs through the centre and then goes out that way to link up around there.
Super chat from Sir Cups a Lot, the Undead Woof Woof says, what mod has the flickering building? What mod has the flickering building? I don't know. I think it's CRS. If you search for CRS, maybe you can. But look at that. That's just no. That's horrible, isn't it? Just constant flickering about. It's horrible. Yeah. Nah. Can't do it. Can't do it. Yeah, I am thinking maybe we have a big road that comes off through here, maybe. Because even though this is the burbs, and I like the fact that this is looking burbish out here. Having a decent kind of road going up here wouldn't be a bad thing at all, really. Go on. I think I'll probably do it. So, what we would want is this road here to be a big road. Now, if we're doing that, then I think this has to change. Because I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. So actually, I'm going to get rid of that. And yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. This road over here is going to mirror this one, I think, and do that. Like that. Then this one is going to go all curvy on your ass and go up there a bit. Like that. Then I think it's probably going to go like that. What? Yeah. Do I want a road outside of this one? I think maybe, maybe I do. Like if there was a road, then this would have to be there, wouldn't it? Yep, it would. I'm gonna have a little bit of a lie down.
Yeah. You're not looking great at the moment.
I don't feel great.
Okay, I will wrap this up. I would imagine. Let's see.
No, you're fine. You finish your roads. I'll be okay.
I'm thinking like 1. It's currently 20 past 12, so I'm thinking another 40 minutes, and we'll call it a day.
Have fun.
Yes, indeed.
Bye bye. Do you want me to bring you some coffee?
Do you mind?
No, that's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah. I'll be fine.
In that case, yes, please. Coffee would be very, very nice. Okay, let's trim. Let's trim these back and have this road going into there like that. Is that what I want? I think actually this needs to come in a bit tighter to give a room to have a road going up there. So I actually think I'm gonna put this in like that. Hook that up to there. And then have that hooking up to there like that. Cool. And then we'll have this one running up there like that. Kind of like that. Kind of sort of thing. Yep, kind of like that. Then that can hook onto there. Cool. Well, actually, because I probably want to expand this then. Yeah, I probably do. So let's take that back like that. This is going to be like an ornamental garden type affair going on over here. So let's extend it, because I think having the big roads kind of makes it a little bit more kind of imposing and stuff. So now, haha, okay. In that case, let's not have it square. Let's have this maybe kind of sort of rectangular. This is going to have to be flat. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it's going to be. Oh, now that's already not good. Okay, let's actually flatten that before we start. So like that kind of thing. Cool. So if we bring this out like maybe that kind of thing-ish, a little bit. Very difficult to get these actually coming out straight. My perception is sometimes way off. So I think that's angled to this side slightly, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. All right, sweet. Right, so you, road, now can naturally just go and hook up there, can't you? Yes, you can. Let's do it like that, maybe. Ooh, see. I don't like that kind of kink in the road, but then I don't like that either. That's too flat. I think I'm going to have to go for the kink in the road. Yep, it's going to have to be the kink in the road. This is going to be the outside road on this side, so... Oh, come on. Come out straight. Okay, that's not so good. What I'm going to have to do here is put a little bit of road in there, so that this will actually come out straight across there. That's better. That's much better. Around a little bit like that. Okay. Now, where do I want... So when you're laying roads, you've always got to be thinking about the distance that the buildings are going to come out from the road. So it's like if I put this road in here, then the buildings are going to come out to here. Potentially, if you got one of the largest buildings, they can come out a fair distance, like to about one of the large industrial or where's one of the large industrial buildings? I can't spot. I mean, something like that. You're coming out a fair old way. So maybe not quite that far. Maybe like that. And then hook you up to there. That works. That's nice. Now we've got so we've got that main road hooking into there, which is all fine and dandy. That little kink in the road is really bugging me. like you can't believe how much that's bugging. Like it's bugging me far more than it should. There we go. See, I think even that's going to bug me. That's going to bug me. This has got to go back to at least there, I think, for this to work. Okay, now the OCD is going to be maybe passable. Oh, thank you. Picture just dropped off my coffee. Didn't say a word. I think she's not well. I know she's not well, actually. She is off for a lie down in a darkened room, I would imagine. Poor girl. Right, let's trim that back. What's this road going to do? Well, I argue whether there's justification for a major road coming out into the village. I mean, with this, yeah, there was kind of reason for it because we've got that coming out there. We got that one. Oh no, because we've only got the one main road going out. So I think having the one main road go that way, and then this is villagey because it hasn't got any big roads. We've just got that one going out there, which is fine. So yeah, I think we do that. Because that keeps the villagey feel, doesn't it? Yeah. Cool. So we won't do that. We will be hooking that up. But am I going to hook it up like that? I mean, to be honest, I don't see any reason why not. I mean, that's perfectly okay. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I think the distance on those buildings is just about okay. Some of the branches stick out a bit, but tolerably, I think. Would I like them just a fraction further out? I suppose in an ideal world. I might, when I play around with this offline and I start playing around with the RCI, I might potentially play around with little things like that. I don't know. I'm very much in two minds about that. Is that the right thing? See, that, yeah, I think that's right. This, I don't know. I'd like just a little bit more space. Oh well. Same with this. It's like that space there, terrific. And leave a little bit of room. In fact, that may even be just a fraction too much room. I don't know. Maybe sometimes when it's close in, it's these trees. It just depends. Like if that tree was a smaller version of that tree, it would be okay. Now, what I could do is just get rid of the building, let it grow back, and maybe it'll grow back with a smaller tree, and then that won't be a problem. So who knows? Maybe that's what I'll do. It's eminently possible. Now, what have I done here? What's up with you? Ah, the bus routes. Okay, that's fine. Because I need to put the bus stop back in here, don't I? Yes, I do. Let's do that before I forget. What do I want? Buildings. And no. Do we want you slap bang outside? Oh, I can't have it absolutely centered. That's frustrating. Let's put it that side. And there. Boom. All right, cool. Right, we have that going on. Now, do I leave that like that? I mean, in some ways, I kind of like the brutality of it. Now, you might be going, why have you put the bus stop there? Because the entrance isn't there anymore, Sky. Yeah, you've got a good point. You've got a good point. Although, I can get around that by, if I edit this, which is what I was going to do, and I get my MISCs, and I get my little stairs, and if I put my little stairs on the end, can I get, I'd have to put a little path going up there. Oh, man, that's annoying. And, well, I suppose I could put a little building of some description up there. That would work as well. I don't know whether I'll... You know what? For now, I think I'll do that. But whether they'll actually stay like that... Oh, you know what? They're not too bad, are they? Yeah. It's not horrific. Let's put it that way. Not horrific. Down here, that won't reach to this road, which at some point it will need to. So maybe in the short term, will that? No, that won't reach, will it? No, it would have to be one of these, and that of course is. Oh, that one will go. Now, what does that look like? Just out of interest, what does that look like? Yeah, not horrendous. You know what? I might just put that in, just for giggles. Oh, it won't go in on that side though, because of that silly bit of road. So yeah, I knew it needed to be bigger. Okay, that's. Now I can put it. You know what? Go on, I'll put it like that, just so that we got the connections. I think I'm gonna have to play around with that piece of road. That's kind of obvious right now. Amber's asking, is anybody going to be on Discord tonight? Yes. Yes. After I finish this stream, Picture and I will pop. Well, I'll pop on to Discord. I'm sure Picture will kind of be that. It kind of depends how she's feeling. Oh, that coffee's good, man. Needed that. Right. Oh, I'm liking how this is potentially going. Now, see how this road comes up here? I actually think that there should be a road that connects to there, and I think now is the time to do it. So, I am going to change that. And where are we? Streets. We will have a road joining up there like that, because I think that looks good. I think it actually needs to be over a pixel or two, like there actually, and it needs to be straight. That is the street we need. Hooray. Okay, good. That goes in. And then that can just hook up to that. Then that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Really don't mind what it does. I mean, do I think that is too close to that? I kind of do. If you look how far that's coming out compared with what it will have left on the other side. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to let stuff grow up here a little bit before I start knocking any more roads down. So I'm just going to throw that in for now and just leave it alone. This will have maybe just coming straight out, at least for now. And we'll continue that right up there. That's fine. And that is probably as much as I'm going to do road-wise, other than maybe connect these up like this. Boom, boom, and boom. Hooray. Okay. All right. This I am liking. I'm liking it rather a lot, I have to say. Do I want a local road sneaking under there? Well, I've got this one, haven't I? So, in theory, that I think that one comes a bit too close to the highway, like that. So, let's anticipate that, and we'll kind of curve you around a little bit more like that. Yeah, that's better. And then if it wants to come down there, that's fine. And then same thing on this side. I don't want it too close to this. So let's put something that goes maybe just like that kind of thing. All right, sweet. What this road's going to do, I've no idea, and I'm just going to let it do what it wants to do. Enjoy yourself. Knock yourself out. This, now, we don't want this going too far, but I think it's unlikely that it's going to go too much further. I could preempt it by maybe cutting it back a little bit and curving it, but I'm just going to leave it for now, I think. That's fine. So, I think we're getting to the point of turning this back on and letting this kind of grow up a little bit. Now, I think that when you've got towns like this, that this grass is way too bright and shiny, right? It needs to be like this, I think. It's too kind of jarring. So let's get the old paint tools out, and it's the forest ground. So crank my brush size up a little bit, and then I didn't want to do that over the cliffs. Okay, never mind. I'll go back and take that out. And then you just grubby the place up a little bit. Now, if you wanted to, like in the burbs, you could maybe just do a dusting of it. So, like, just take the strength down and just do a bit of a dusting to, like, grubby it up a little bit, but maybe not as much. Cool. So over here, I might redo that because maybe out here that was a little excessive. So, first of all, crank it up. Get rid of all the gubbins, all the grubbiness. Because I suppose the village doesn't need to be as grubby. The centre, I think, should be grubby. But maybe around there, not so grubby. So, forest ground. Take the strength way down and just some grubby, not massive grubby. And boom, 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 boom. There we go. A bit more grubbiness around there, a little bit more around there. All right, sweet. Oh, now, okay, that's a problem. Seriously. Oh, man, you get a freaking awesome model like that, and then they don't put all the LODs on it. Like, okay, that I'm going to have to work on offline, because obviously we can't have that. We can't have it. Yeah, I'm going to have to come up with a different design for this station, because that's just stupidity. The hell? So you've got these nasty flickering things on here. These LODs are not... No. That's not happening. All right, I will come up with a new station design. And that one will be replaced. But other than that, I'm liking this whole 3-town thing going on. Right, I think let's crank it up a little bit, shall we? Yeah, let's crank it up a bit. and we'll let the city kind of regrow a bit, which it kind of needs to do. Come on, go. There we go. Hooray. So with a bit of luck, things should start to regrow. You'd hope relatively quickly. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. I'm gonna have to put some fencing around this so that nothing. Or I need to get that collision grid mod and put that in there so that I can make this into a little park thingy. Would be nice. Here we go. Stuff's growing up. That's good. So look, Hamilton, how big are you at the moment? 750. Need to get up to 800 plus. So yeah, you got some growing to do, and hopefully that's going to go up. And we're going to have, well, it should go up because we should have more transport options in Hamilton, because now you're going to have all the destinations in Hamilton West and Hamilton East. Oh yeah. Cool, sweet. So, construction materials. Well, that's going to be kind of like the next thing I need to worry about, probably. Is it? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Now, you know what? I've done all of this tonight. What I actually was going to be doing tonight was getting the food shipped down to As Longeles and Crystal Cove. But apparently that hasn't happened. So I guess we'll be doing that another time. I'm just wondering if Picture Road that, let's see. Yes, those trains down. Because we've got to go, oh, good luck. There's so much stuff I've got to name, man. I'll get to it. I will get to it. It'll happen. We'll get the name. Because there are going to be loads and loads of vehicles going on. We just need to let it happen. There we go. 771. Why is it going down? You should be going up. Target is 800 for heaven's sake. 830. Should be going up. Okay, don't know what's going on there. The destinations is increasing, which is good. So yeah, we should be this should be going up. And this should correspondingly be going up. I'm not sure why it's going down at the moment, but hey, it is what it is. Let's have a look over here. How are you doing? You're at 295. Okay, so we're getting a 60% boost from private transport. We need to get those public transport options in. The train, buses, and then this can grow some more. And the same over in the village. Would be good. Let's have a look at the village. How are we doing? We're 281, 60%. We get 10% from. We've got some of this must be in range of either a bus stop or. Say, where's the bus stops? Let's have a look. We've got. Oh, I need to turn bus stops on so I can actually see where they are. Aha! Look, it'll be because some of this is within range of these. But yeah, look, tiny little bit of it is within range, so we'll get a little bit of destinations from that. So we're getting a quick 10%. All right, cool, good. If we can actually fill this all in, this is going to look so sweet. I'm very pumped for this. This could be super epic. So, yeah, like I said, what I'm going to be doing is messing around with the RCI. So, yeah. And this is going to be fairly brutal. In fact, this is going to be very brutal because I'm going to have to push the green up to the top and the blue RCI down to the bottom, right? Well, you know what? Let's do a tiny little bit of it. So what I would have to do is get rid of like all of this commercial stuff up here. Boom, boom, boom. Go away, go away. Get rid of all of this. The thing is, I want the industry down here as well. So the industry's got to go as well. Man. So what would make sense, I suppose, if I get rid of all of this up here. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Boom, 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 boom. There's not going to be a whole lot left when I'm done with this, trust me. But it'll all grow back, it'll all grow back. It'll be good. But I've got to say, I do like playing around with the RC and making, like, training the place to do what I want it to do. So, let's create a space down here, because this is where we want the industry to go, down here. Yeah, so we'll get rid of all of this. And we'll get rid of all of this in here as well. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Man. And this is like the easy bit. The beginning bit is always the easy bit. Training it takes typically hours. It's not something I recommend doing, because it is a pain usually. So what I want is for the commercial to grow. So from this blue building, I want it to grow out down here. And then also I want the industry to grow out down here. Whether it'll do that, I mean, your guess is as good as mine. It's there's some luck involved. There is some luck involved. Kind of depends what the city feels like doing. But the RCI, I mean, the principle is, for anybody that doesn't know, the RCI tends to grow next to where it already is. So if we've got some commercial here, commercial will tend to grow next to this. I'm guessing this is all part of what's it as well, Hamilton West. So let's get rid of that and this bit up there. Right, okay. So let's crank this up now and see what happens. Now what we want is blue and yellow growing down here. Oh, look, instantly we've got some blue growing down here. That's good. Well, we want some yellow down here as well. So what we actually want is yellow down here, then blue, like on this corner. So yellow, blue, and then the green at the top. That is the plan. So we continue to try and push the green up, and say we don't want you coming down. Definitely don't want you coming. We want you going that way. So let's start to encourage you to move that way, please, if you don't mind. Oh, look, the blue is coming across here nicely. That's really good. We don't want this to be green. We want this to be blue. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I'll take that out of there. That I'm okay with. Oh, this is very good. This is going very well. Yeah. So the green is growing up towards the north. This is coming down here. Now, I do want more of this to come down here, because I do want the industry. Well, I mean, like, as long as it's in this kind of area, to be honest. So it's over by where the big interchange is and whatever. So maybe, let's say no, don't grow there and don't head over into that block, and try and encourage it to come down this way. The commercial is going across quite nicely. This is going up there. Yeah, it's all kind of sort of heading in roughly the right direction. I don't mind the industry in this corner. So yeah, that works at the moment. This is going across. Yeah, that's going to work. That is going to work nicely. All right, then let's have a look over at Hamilton East. Now, Hamilton East. Yeah, Hamilton East. Man, what do we do with this? Oh, lordy. See, I would like the residential. Oh, this is kind of appalling. Because I really want the industrial stuff down this side. I mean, I wouldn't mind it if it was kind of over there. I want the I want all the commercial over this side, so that's all got to go. The problem is, if I get rid of that before something else has grown over there, I may have to wait a very long time before anything like hops across and starts growing over there. So yeah, man, that's gonna take some manipulating. Like my most southerly industrial building is like this. So I would have to get rid of all of the industry up there and then try and grow the industry down from here. Wow. That's not great. And my most northerly residential is that. So, okay, so what I would have to do is get rid of all of this. The thing is, if you can make it happen, it's kind of brilliant. I'm going to get rid of all of that. So what I'm going to try and do is get the green to grow up that way, get the yellow to grow down this way. That's my plan. Which, yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. I'll get rid of this stuff out of the centre there, although it'll probably grow back. We definitely don't want this stuff over this side, so I'll get rid of it. We don't want it to encourage it coming in this direction. We sure as hell don't want it anywhere near as far south as that. Let's get rid of that as well. Okay, I'm going to turn it on and see what happens growth wise. Okay, we want the green to go that way and we want the yellow to go that way. So no, we don't want you going up there. We want you coming down here. Now the commercial we kind of want over here, so it's problematic because it'd be nice to get rid of the commercial and have the commercial like growing here, but I need to get the industrial to come south of it. Aha, like that, right? Now I could at that point say, you know what, I'll grow it from that point and have it, you know what, in fact I think I might actually do that. Get rid of that. Boom, 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 boom. Get rid of you and you. Now, do I keep that one? And that one, maybe. Maybe I keep this. See that. I'm going to have to get the industrial to get like right down here, right? Because this is where we want the commercial band going across there. So I want this to ultimately end up being commercial. So let's let it grow a little bit and see what happens. Yeah, so you're going up. We need you to come down here. Come on, grow some down here. And we need more green going up there. Let's get rid of that one. No, don't want you down here really. Let's keep putting the pressure on and try and get it moving up here. I tell you what, I could encourage it a little bit by getting rid of this commercial here and try and encourage it to grow around there. That might be asking a bit, but we'll see. We'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. See, it's trying to grow up there, which is kind of understandable, but it's not what we want. So let's keep the pressure on. Try and get it to grow down here. Aha! Okay, that's a move in the right direction. Good. We want the green going up there. Now, some green out here is like, yeah, I mean, you know, it's fine. I mean, ultimately, anytime you kind of want it surrounded by green, right? And then if we can get a nice band of industrial all down here, then a nice commercial band there, and then all green all around the edges, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Right, so let's keep encouraging this. So, no, we don't want you growing up there. Thank you very much. Let's get you out of that block there. And encourage you down here. So, I tell you what, let's get that commercial out of there. There we go. Nope, we don't want you going up there. We want you coming down here, mate. So, yeah, in fact, let's encourage the residential to try and go up in this area. So let's remove this whole block, and we'll get rid of that as well. Okay, we are starting to come down here though, so that's good. How are we doing over here? It's not terrific. We really need more of this to go up there, and it really doesn't want to. Let's see if I can encourage some more residential to go on up here. Now, I've got blue here, which is where I want it. So let's get rid of that. Because if I've got commercial up there, then the residential is going to be less likely to grow in that direction, because it's like, yeah, well, that's kind of commercial. That's where kind of commercial goes. I'll go where the residential already is. So without actually like knocking down a whole load more, it's going to be difficult to encourage it to grow in that direction. So it wants to stay where it already is. So I'm going to do what I can. We'll get rid of everything in this area here. Because that area down there, ideally, that's going to be that industrial is going to be down there eventually. So, but this residential is going to be very resilient. It's not going to want to move out of here if it can avoid it. And it's going to keep growing back. Well, we're just going to have to keep knocking it down and seeing what we can do. Okay, but as you can see, this is one of those processes that you've just got to sit here for hours, like just pushing this stuff around, trying to get it to go in the directions you want it to go. So this needs to be pushed. In fact, we need to get it to come down here. So now let's be really aggressive then. Get it out of that block. So now those bits of commercial, I'd kind of like them. I'd kind of like to leave them, because if I can get the industry to, like, enough of it to come south of this, then I want to keep those. So what I could, like at this point, what I could do is get rid of everything like north of this, north of these three commercial buildings, and then say, right, so industry, this is where you are now. Let's get rid of that. So it's going to try and go up there. Don't want you going up there. I want you to come down here. Let's get rid of all the residential garbage from around here. I don't really want you going over there, but I'll leave that for now. Down here is where I want. No, don't want you going up there. I want you to come down here. Come on. Come on. All right, there we go. Right, we've got a super chat from Paul Birchenow. Birchenow, I would think. Something like that. He says, can you say, let's have a little... a happy little heavy industry park right here in your best Bob Ross voice. Yeah, I did. I kind of did that. Let's have a happy little industry park, heavy industry park going on over here. It'll be a happy little accidental heavy industry park growing. Yeah, that's probably as good as you're gonna get. Let's be honest. Let's have a look. See, it's really trying to go over there. But I think at this point, I'm probably going to leave it a bit. Hope that some of this industry comes down here. We got a possibility that it may. Some of the green is sneaking up to the north, which that's exactly what we want, which is great. All right. I think I might be somewhere along the right track with that. That's good. This is heading in the right direction. Want to keep the pressure on the residential, keep it north of the commercial, and I do want to encourage the industrial a bit further down here. So maybe let's take out that commercial, take out that and that, and take those out as well, and then okay, we definitely don't want you going up there. The thing is, we don't want the commercial pushing out there. We want the commercial in here and the industry down there, and then we want the residential to be actually creeping around here. Wow, I mean, I don't mind the industrial being kind of in this area, but certainly the commercial needs to be pushed over there. So I think now is probably the time to get rid of those, and we'll create a little bit of room for the commercial to encourage it over there. Well, nope, don't want you going up there. Again, don't really want you going over this side. That's a bit too far out. No, too far. No, too far. Go away. Let's encourage you over here. Can we get to grow into this area? Oh, yes, we can. Hooray. All right, good. So that is now coming along kind of nicely, with the commercial being pushed into this area. The residential spreading up into this area. That's great. And the industrial left with this side, and hopefully we can encourage it to kind of link up with this. That would be great. That's awesome sauce. Yeah, look at this. This is just going to be one immense commercial district over here. Now I need to start playing around with Hamilton itself and pushing the residential up around the station. Now, in an ideal world, what I would love is to have commercial, like just a ring of commercial, like one building deep all the way around, right? And then residential all the way around the rest of it. I think realistically, that's just not going to happen. So, yeah, it is what it is. The other thing is, I'm going to have to block off the industry from building here. Because, well, you can see, look, it's spreading into every little nook and cranny it can get into. And I'm going to have to stop that. Because I need the bulk of these industrial buildings to fill this area, to push the commercial across this stretch and push all the residential up towards the north, to fill that in. Look at that. That is a blooming big building. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's going to be such a shame to knock all that down, but I'm going to have to. How are we doing over here? Solid. Yeah, we're starting to get up there. Good. And this is starting to merge with this, which is beautiful. That's actually really, really good. So I can now start getting rid of these residential buildings that are in here. And let this be just a completely industrial area. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Now, how far am I going to want the commercial to extend down here? Probably, I don't think quite to there. So I think maybe pushing it back a little bit would be kind of a good thing. Let's push it back a little bit. So maybe we keep it north of that road. Just maybe live with that. Definitely get rid of these residential buildings. So if we're going to keep the commercial north of there, do I just keep the... Well, no, I think we can push it a little bit further than that. So let's maybe keep it off the north side of this road as well, and try and get some industrial to fill in here. So we'll just push it back a little bit. Let's get rid of any residential and any commercial that tries to grow in here. Now I need a bit more industrial to fill in up there. So let's try getting rid of some of these. They'll probably just grow straight back, but it's worth giving a try. Actually, that bit, I can stop that bit growing back. Pause. That bit I can stop because I'm going to put these tracks in, aren't I? Yeah, let's do that. At least it stops a bit of it. So let's see. You're coming down there, and you're coming down there. Sweet. So, like, is that connected properly? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Oh, I need to turn catenary. No, there we go. So all I need to do really is just hook that on, because this is, yeah, this is purely aesthetics. So let's bring you down so we get a reasonably pleasing curve on that. There we go. That'll do. And then it's just a case of link this one up like that one and this one. Well, do I actually want to bring them down a little bit further to prevent more building growth? That's a good point, actually. That's actually a good point. Yeah, you know what? That I might actually do. So what I can do to stop buildings growing here, if I just bring you down like this. Let's see. Yeah. far down would you go? Come on. Okay, that's as far as I can get it to go down. Okay. So... Oh, okay. So that one I could actually hook onto like this track. Like that. And then this one, whoops. This one, drag it down here. And get it to just hook onto this one, maybe. Like that. Oh, that's too much curvature. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, it's not the prettiest. I need to redo this one. Go on, I'll try. So get rid of you. Get rid of you. And we'll try and make that a little bit prettier. So need it about there, don't we? Mm-hmm. Ooh. That doesn't really want to unglue from there. I don't think that is gonna do anything particularly great, to be honest with you. I wonder if I come from this direction, would it do anything nicer? No, it's not. It's gonna stick to that side because it's gonna want to stick to one side or the other. Now if I hold down the shift key so that it doesn't glue, then it won't go in at all. Ta, you suck. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I might play around with that offline because it's a little, let's face it, it is a little bit ugly. But, you know, it is what it is. The main thing is stuff will stop growing there now. So that means potentially a little bit more stuff that can grow up here. Let's have a look. Come on, grow up here. A few industry buildings in here. Create a little bit of a barrier. We'll get rid of those. Hooray. And get rid of those. Cool. Okay. Oh, look at this. This is going very nicely. You know what? I'd love this to hook up all around here. So go on. Let's see if we can get it to do it. Let's get rid of those. And we'll take those out. And let me see. Nope, nope, don't want you growing up there. We want you down here. Oh, if we could get this to like properly hook up all the way across, that'd be just epic. That would be so good. I think I can probably start being more aggressive at pushing this to grow up here or out there or somewhere. The thing is, I've got to get rid of this and move it over this side, but that's going to be tricky. I need some of the residential to grow out there, but how on earth I'm going to achieve that, I have no blooming idea whatsoever. See, I don't want this stuff growing here at all, but like it's gonna grow here. Trying to get anything to grow over there, it's like going to be virtually impossible. I do want to encourage it up there. Man, this is kind of tricky. I may at some point just have to bite the bullet, get rid of all this commercial over here, get it moved over here, and then just hope that something grows over there at some point. I need the volume of buildings here of the commercial. Yeah, that's gonna be a tricky one. It's gonna be a very, very tricky one. But this is going pretty darn good. Still need to push the commercial back a little bit. And then push the industrial down a little bit. And hopefully get more green growing up there. No, you don't go there. No, come on. Down into this area. That's where we want you. This is going great guns on this side. Yeah, if I can get this over here and then maybe push this down a little bit, this blue here, to so that it gets into this. Oh man. That would be so sweet. All right, well, you know what? I've already gone 13 minutes over. It's like I get so engrossed in this. We are going to call it there for tonight. It's, wow. I am kind of loving it. Let's just turn those off so we can actually see properly. And yeah. We've got nice new interchange. We have got a big, potentially a very, very big metropolitan cityscape to work on. That is just beautiful. We're gonna have the commercial center over here, so it's gonna take hopefully all the tall buildings away from this and keep them away from this. Wow, it bodes well. It does bode well for the future, guys. I have to read, apparently, Mr. Barton's super chat. Did I miss Mr. Barton's super chat? Where is it? Alex said, I'm how did I miss that? Right, seriously, how the hell did I miss that? I'm just scrolling up to see if there was anything else. No, that's the only one that I missed. Okay, good. Alex said, Sky, as pictures ill, can I be substitute moderator? No, you're the bloomin' ringleader most of the time, Alex. You don't put the ringleader in charge of the moderation. That doesn't make any sense at all. All right, good. I'll talk to you in Discord. Right, I'm going to head off to Discord. I will see you. I will see my peeps, my channel members and Patreon people in there, and yeah. That there's nothing more. What are you still doing here? All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the nice messages to picture. Thanks to all the super chatters. You've been great again. Thanks to everybody that leaves me a comment and a like and all that kind of stuff. And I'll catch you for the next one. We will be back tomorrow. It should be the usual 6 p.m. tomorrow. So, yeah, hopefully see you for that. Good night, guys. Peace out.